Today we're visiting the historic Martinsburg Roundhouse in Martinsburg, West Virginia. The roundhouse you see in front of us was built by the B&O Railroad prior to the Civil War. After leaving Camp Curtin in Harrisburg, a train took the 54th Pennsylvania to Harper's Ferry. From there, the men hoped to join one of the Federal armies campaigning in the field. Much to their dismay, orders attached them to Colonel Dixon Miles's railroad brigade. In this capacity, the regiment had to guard 60 miles of B&O line stretching from Back Creek Bridge north of Martinsburg to a bridge over the South Branch of the Potomac just south of Cumberland, Maryland. The B&O served as a vital artery linking the western Union states with the east. Men and supplies traveled the rails on the way to the nation's capital. As such, the railroads were a prime target for Confederate forces, and Union officials were determined to protect it. The 54th Pennsylvania started their journey to the various points along the line they would guard, here at Martinsburg, after a train from Harper's Ferry dropped them off in the yard. As the men moved to their assigned locations, many could not believe the damage and destruction already perpetrated. Adjutant Rose commented, "The road seems to have been the pathway of some monster-destroying demon, whose approach was conflagration, whose footsteps were blood, whose very breath was ruin and beggary." He continued, "As you travel along, you see the scattered fragments of what was once splendid bridges, culverts, and station houses, water tanks, and the like. Here lie the broken fragments of the locomotives, passenger cars, freight cars, coal cars, hand cars, and in fact everything that fire could injure or hammer break. For miles the track has been torn up and the ties removed, so that when the road was repaired, it had to be almost entirely reconstructed. The 54th Pennsylvania had a very difficult task ahead of them." The 54th returned to Martinsburg several times throughout the war. Prior to the New Market campaign, the 54th joined General Franz Sigel's growing army here at Martinsburg. The regiment returned again in the summer of 1864 following their defeat and retreat from the Second Battle of Kernstown. Thank you for watching this episode of In the Footsteps of the 54th.